Hi, I'm Dr. Perkins, and today I'm going to talk about homeostasis. Homeostasis is the stable state of the body, the state we all want to be in when our body is functioning normally, even though the outside conditions may be changing. The body needs to stay in a state of homeostasis, otherwise the body is in a state of disease. The body has various indicators that we call set points. A set point is considered to be the normal range or the normal value at which the body functions. For example, body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That is its set point. Blood glucose has a normal range of anywhere between roughly 75 milligrams to 110 milligrams of glucose per 100 milliliters of blood. That is its set point. When the body deviates from a set point, there is a biochemical process to return the body back to that set point. And that is called a negative feedback mechanism. In negative feedback, the body detects a change and then returns the body back to the set point. One example of negative feedback process would be that of body temperature. And so let's take a look at body temperature. So in body temperature, when it gets cold, our bodies shiver and the muscles start moving, and that generates heat, which warms the body and returns it back to normal temperature. Another good example of a negative feedback mechanism would be blood sugar. We mentioned that blood sugar's normal range is 75 to 110 milligrams per 100 milliliters of blood. After you've eaten a meal, your blood sugar may go up higher than that normal range. And so that triggers the pancreas to secrete the hormone insulin. Insulin is sent into the bloodstream by the pancreas. It goes to all body cells, and it tells them to take up the blood glucose. And so insulin, in effect, lowers blood sugar. And so this stop feature, again, is why the process is called negative feedback. There is a unique negative feedback mechanism for maintaining all of the body's set points. Negative feedback is what maintains homeostasis. The opposite of negative feedback is called positive feedback. Positive feedback does not maintain homeostasis. In positive feedback, a change from the set point is detected by the body, and the body's reaction to the change is to actually increase the change, making it less likely that the body returns to normal. For the body to get back to normal, it must go through a negative feedback mechanism. A good example of a positive feedback mechanism would be childbirth. And so in childbirth, stretch receptors in the uterine wall trigger the hypothalamus and pituitary gland in the brain to release the hormone oxytocin. Oxytocin returns to the uterus and it initiates more contractions in the uterine wall. That in turn tells the brain to release additional oxytocin. And this cycle continues over and over, increasing the contractions in the uterine wall until the baby is delivered. And so that whole thing is positive feedback mechanism. At the point where the baby is delivered, the system does shut off. So in order to return to normal, a negative feedback mechanism ultimately must occur. And thank you for listening.